Hello, babies. I got a little friend here, and her name is Witch. I don't really know her name. She looks like a lot like the other witch that we read about, but I know for sure she's going to be in this book, How to Catch a Witch. So she's going to hang out with us. Won't you sit over here with our friend Gladys? Gladys would love to hold the little baby witch. That is so sweet. Look at you, Gladys, holding the baby. Now, don't you drop her, Gladys. You know it's my special time of day. I only have 2 more witches brews left, so I've got to pace them. My friends out there in the real world are just not turning me on to them. I don't know where they are. But I'm going to miss those guys. So this is How to Catch a Witch. This one was sent to us by our anonymous benefactor. We are so excited to get our surprise books in the mail. I love it. And this is in our series. You know we love our sequels and our series. So we're going to learn today how to catch a witch. Let me find out where the best place to get is. Y'all see my shirt? I got to show you my shirt. It's the Great Pumpkin. And look at my friends. I've even got on Snoopy socks. You know, when I was a little girl, I had a dog named Snoopy. Yeah, I did. It was not white and black, though. It was brown. We happily dressed in our costumes with care, getting ready for trick-or-treat night. What we yet didn't know was that who else had a plan for Halloween mischief to give us a fright. Who do you think it is? Well, I think it's probably this girl right here. What do you think? Because this is all about a witch. Okay, we ready? Pay close attention. The pumpkins were carved and lit from within as we walked in the crisp autumn air. We started to notice ghosts, ghouls, and goblins popping up over here, there, and everywhere. It's starting to look that way around town. Mimzie's porch is full of mischief. Look at this. That looks like a fun neighborhood. But there aren't enough kids living in our town to account for this many creatures. Some of these beings just might be real. Take a look at their weird features. Oh, we know some of these. We know that guy. How to Catch a Yeti. We read that book. And that's a bat. And that looks like a real witch. Ooh, that looks like a real ghost. Yeah, these are kind of creepy. Here comes people up and down our street, you know. It's all, if I'm going to read a book on my porch, somebody's going to come down the street. That's all right. I needed a little bit of carbonated liquid refreshment anyway. Time to floss, bump, and boogie. Up very high was a witch in the sky. On her broom she had invites to carry. With a wave of her wand, the music began. When dancing, the ghosts looked less scary. Yeah, I bet they don't look as scary when they're dancing. Oh, I see a werewolf. Ooh, we read about a werewolf yesterday. But these kids look a little concerned, and they're pointing to the witch in the sky. Just lighten up. It'll be all right. Look at the sign. The sign says, "Free broom rebristling. Stop here." Ooh, is that a trap to catch the witch? We figured out that the witch brought the creatures, so we set traps for a Halloween prize. We have to catch her to send all the ghouls back. It won't be easy because the witch is wise. You think she's going to be bamboozled by some bristles? Did you see what I did there? And I was not even trying. Beyond catching the witch, there's candy to get. Chocolates and sweets big and small. If the tricks, treats, and traps all fall in line, this spooky night we might have it all. I dibs on the chocolate. Me, the chocolate. Y'all know Mimzie loves the chocolate. First prize for busting best moves. You think Mimzie can win? Pop, 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 pop. I'm a child of the 80s, you know. She likes spiders, and maybe their webs can help out. The witch could get stuck on the floor. Hang on a second. Wait just a minute. Do we have more kids than before? Uh-oh. Maybe some of these kids don't look like the others. Look at that bug. He's a cute little buggy. I like a good bug. Okay, we're still here at the first prize for busted moves. This witch is clever and brought lots of friends. We need far better traps before this night ends. Ooh, everybody left because of the spiders. They yeeted. They must not have watched Charlotte's Web. Or maybe they watched Arachnophobia. Zombies, dinos, ghosts, wolves, and more. Monsters everywhere, and one in a pool. We can't catch them all in just one night. Better trap the witch before ghouls rule my school. That's a lot. That's a lot of monsters to trap. I don't know how they're going to have time for all that monster trapping. Look, they're trying to catch her with the infamous, drop it over the head trap. I'm not trying to catch a witch, because I might catch her. And what am I going to do with her if I catch her? Yeah, see, that's a problem for me. This is getting serious. We're running out of time. Do witches even stop for roadblocks? Sure hope she falls for a tunnel of tricks. We need to return our dad's toolbox. Sorry, I'm just distracted. There's a smell. It smells like somebody's cooking cabbage. Hope it's cabbage and not a gas leak. The witch stops her boogie to come and explore, wondering what tricks are inside. She's wise to the trap and summons some help, sending a bat in first as her guide. Is he going to go in and echolocate? I once raised a bat. Did I tell you about the bat? And I had to throw it out the window because it was making the inside of my head hurt. That was a one and done. We watched the boat to see when to start. She skipped the boat and just used her broom. Makes sense, we guess. Why wouldn't she fly? We had no idea that thing had such zoom. Zoom, zoom. Hey, watch Harry Potter. Those witches' brooms are serious. Especially if they had those Turbo 2000s. Look, she's got the bag of candy. Hey, girl. Your Mimzie over here waiting for her cut. All right. The dance party had hit the finale at last. Each dancing monster started to cheer. There's no doubt about it, we have to admit, this witch threw the party of the year. I think most of the monsters had a good time. I don't know if all the kids had a good time, but those monsters, they did have a good time. All right, we're not done yet. Then, just when we thought it was over and all the goblins were with us forever, the witch opened a portal and they left in a flash. A party hostess, she's welcome whenever. Look at the portal. It's her cauldron. My granddaddy used to wash his clothes out in a pot in the yard, and I always thought it was a cauldron. Happy Halloween! See you next year. And the ghost is like, hey y'all. I think they're supposed to take the ghost with them, because I don't think he's one of the children. I think he got accidentally left. And that's a big fat the end. Look at that dog. Does he look like a little reindeer? Now, I've been collecting my Thanksgiving books and my Christmas books, getting ready for months and months of Halloween and festive fall fun Christmas reading. I hope you'll have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the little witch book. Does she look like an Esmeralda to you? I think she looks like an Esmeralda. I'll have to ask Arwen J what she thinks. I just love you so much, but not so much as I love you.